Well, turning our attention onto one of the biggest news stories that has been capsulating the business environment, HCI. Well, CNBC Africa's Svetlana Doneva is standing by at the Labour Court, where Executive Chairman of Hosken Consolidated Investments is disputing his gross misconduct allegations. Svetlana, good to have you with us on the line. Maybe if you can give us an update, or rather paint a picture as to what's taken place so far.
Hi, Gugu. I'm just standing outside the Labour Court at the moment. The hearing is still undergoing. This morning we heard from the applicant, which is Marcel Golding, the ousted Executive Director of HCI. And I'm just going to take you through very briefly on what his argument is. Now, he is arguing that he is not an employee of HCI. And as not an employee of HCI, he cannot be suspended as the CEO of Sabido in ETV by HCI. And his lawyer is quoting from the Companies Act, and he's making a case on the Subsidiary Act and why his ousting from ETV and Sabido was unlawful. Now, Gugu, sorry?
Svetlana, it is Nozipo here. Maybe you can also just give us a little bit of insight as you take us through the nuts and bolts of what's unfolding there. About the general sentiment, do you get the sense in the conversations that are happening in and around the actual court proceedings that Mr. Golding actually has a case to answer for? Has he maybe broken some rules in terms of corporate governance and the like?
No, Mr. Golding is not disputing the case against him by Ellie. He is disputing today the fact that he cannot be ousted from ETV and Sabido by HCI because he's not an employee of HCI. And the crux of his argument is that HCI's AGM is due to take place next week, Wednesday. Now, due to the economist's position and relationship between him and his co-founder, being Johnny Copeland, he believes that what the HCI board wants to do is they want to basically get him out of the way. So when the AGM comes around on Wednesday, he cannot stand for re-election as executive chairman of HCI. And he claims that the reason why he was called for a disciplinary hearing on Monday is because they're just trying to get him out of the way as quickly as possible before the company has its AGM on Wednesday.
Svetlana, we do have to leave it on that note, but surely you will be providing us with more insights as the day progresses. Thank you so much to Svetlana Doneva, speaking on behalf of CNBC Africa at the court taking place where HCI, Mark Golding is appearing, representing his case there in Cape Town.